Chief guest today, Dr. Aida Anyango Betty Odinga, and all protocols observed, ladies and gentlemen. Good afternoon. I must say that this is an ambush. I did not expect to be invited to come and talk right now, but I have now been called. And as Winnie said earlier on, this has really been truly an Ida's week in our home. Because as you know, she became a septuagenarian this Monday. And when we were celebrating, I told her that, welcome to this side of the world, because we are endangered species. And yeah. But a lot has now been said about Ida. About 70 years ago, Ida took a trip to the Rift Valley, to Cabernet town, to trace her roots. That's where she was born. And she went to Cabernet Hospital, and they were able to retrieve the records to show the day when it was recorded, where the day she was born and even the hour. And she was actually very pleased, all of us. And that's where she was born, because her parents were working there at that time. They were both medics, the father and the mother. Another event is last year, we celebrated Ida's father's 60th anniversary of death. So if Ida is turning 70 now, she lost her father when she was 9 years old. She was the fourth of a family of 6 children. And the father died. The youngest in the family was just 4 years old. The mother was left with these 6 children, and she refused to be inherited. So since she was not terrored, and they were not terrorists. The terrorists were away in game, and they had moved to South Nyanza, to Migori. But this mother single-handedly raised these 6 children and gave them education. The late Mama Rosa, a great woman. You need to know that Ida is actually a cousin to Atwoli, Francis Atwoli. Her mother comes from Husero in Western Kenya. So she's also a hybrid child. Okay? But then she worked very hard, as you've already been told. The mother working on the farm to raise the school fees, to pay for the 6 children. It was not an easy task. But she came out and graduated. So I became myself, therefore, an inheritor of the efforts of Mama. So we met then. We are now only 3 years short of our golden anniversary. We're going to be celebrating golden anniversary very shortly. But I want to say, I said it the other day, that Ida has been a partner, a very reliable partner, a very strong and a dedicated person. She graduated. After graduating, we married before she graduated. She was still a student. at the University of Nairobi, and I was teaching at the University of Nairobi. So, but she was not my student. She was in the arts faculty and I was in engineering. But anyway, we met and we married. And as soon as she graduated, she started teaching first at the Highway Secondary School. And I'm sure there are some of her students in the audience here at Highway Secondary School. I would be dropping her there in the morning as I drove to go to work, and then come and pick her. Then later on, she transferred to Kenya High School. And that is where she spent most of her teaching career, I think 17 years at Kenya High School. While she was at Kenya High School, she started a very special program of an exchange of students between a high school in Germany. So she would to take the Kenyan students to Germany during the summer period. And they would go there and live with the families of the German families while they are there. And they would be taken to different parts of Germany. Of course, I'd been telling her about my experiences in Germany, and also used to act as an interpreter when she was talking to those Germans. Then in the winter, those German students would come here and stay with the Kenyan families here. This exchange went on for several years, lasted for several years, and very many Kenyan students became beneficiaries. Out of this also, some marriages actually occurred. Kenyans marrying Germans, or Germans marrying Kenyans, as it were. Very, very special. We still have German friends out of that association. So she has done a lot for the students that she taught. But apart from that, as Betty has already said, she has been very much involved in human rights work. She has been very much part and parcel of our struggle for change in this country. She has been a very reliable partner for me. And I would say that she has paid a very heavy price for my sins. But what I know is that Ida is a very determined, committed person. When she's committed to doing something, she will do it. So when this idea arose, she quickly came back and started to work about it. How do we go about it? And very quickly, a team was put together. The architects, the quantity surveyors, I hope they are in the room. I don't know whether they've been introduced. Well, started working. And quickly, the plan was ready, and everything else is now here. So this is how Ida works. You see, she's also a business executive, the managing director of East African Spectra Limited. One of the few women executives, business executives, leading companies in industrial area. So I think we're grateful today to be here. I'm happy that so many of my friends have responded to my invitation and I've come here. You're going to see them shortly. So today we don't want to make very lengthy speeches.
Babu Owino, Member of Parliament, Embakasi East constituency, and a person, a lover of education. As Babu Owino, I want to tell you that education is an equalizer, and education is a pillar of development. Education is a powerful tool that we can use to change the world. one of the most powerful tools that we can use to change the world is education. As a result of that, as Babu Owino, I have contributed Educare books, Educare Foundation books, which I'm chairing. I'm chairing the Educare Foundation. I've contributed around 200 books today, together with some cash for the construction, around 500,000 Kenya shillings. And on top of that, I will add around 3,000 books, and this will be given by Educare Foundation. As you know well, Educare Foundation has been providing education, and we've been educating our young ones through social media platform. And what Mama Ida Odinga has done today, she's already shown the world that actually she's for education, and she's for the idea that lives should be changed through education. By constructing the library, she's really bringing up so many professionals. She's bringing up engineers, she's bringing up lawyers, teachers, actuaries like myself, and other professionals. And I want to thank her, and may God bless her. So,